Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I picked up some new makeup over the weekend and I thought it was a great opportunity to tell you my thoughts. So the first item that I picked up was the Tarte Double Duty Gel Foundation. This is what it looks like. It's very jelly. I don't know how I feel about the jar. I don't like to put my finger in the jar, but we shall see. So that was the first thing that I picked up. One of the other items I picked up was their poreless mattifying primer. I'm all about mattifying. I have oily skin and I'm all about poreless skin. I do have a more noticeable pores right under here, so I do typically like a poreless primer. But I noticed that some of them on the poreless, it's almost like a little bit oily, and because my skin is oily, sometimes the two don't work together. One of the other things that I picked up was this eyeshadow palette by London. I thought this was a really cute palette. It was regularly $29. It was on sale for $14.50. So you can see the colors there. Purples, mauve. These two are more neutral colors, which I like. This green, probably, you know, maybe I would only use it in the springtime. But I thought it was a really cute palette, especially to travel with. I'm all about convenience, so anything that I can just easily pack and go, I'm all for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and scoot you in closer, and then we'll go ahead and get ready. Okay everyone, so I had to switch locations. I wanted to use my mirror with the light. So let's go ahead and get started. I always sanitize my hands before I do my makeup. Okay, so we're going to start with the primer. So it's the Tarte Poreless Mattifying Primer. Okay, so here is the foundation. It's the Double Duty Gel Foundation, and I already don't like it because it's like a mess on the cap, and I don't like messy. So I have some on my finger already, so I'm just gonna dab it. So I'm using the Fenty Beauty foundation brush, so I'm just going to blend it in. The color looks a little bit on the light side. I picked up light neutral. But I feel like I probably could go a shade darker, but we're gonna work with what we have. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply some to my neck. No matter the foundation, I always apply to my neck. So I have the foundation applied, and I'm gonna set my face. So let's move on to my eyeshadow. Go ahead and start with this color right here. It's called Bone. I'm going to go ahead and use my Crown C511 brush, and I'm just going to put it all over. I always like to have something on my eyelid, all over my eyelid, so that's why I usually start with kind of like a bone color. For my transition color, I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. It's called Marble. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use my Babella. It's a pointed blender. It's number 118. And it fits right here in my crease. this is what it looks like. Alright, so the third color I'm going to take is this purple color right here, or this lavender color. It's called Pashmina. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my Crown 510 brush. It's flat. I'm going to go ahead and pack it on my lid. So the next color I'm going to go ahead and use is this top shimmery color. It's called Rose Quartz. And I'm going to pack this kind of over where I put the transition color, just to give it a little bit of shimmer. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the darker color, which is Velour. This one right here. It's a really deep purple color, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in the outer corner of my lid. So I'm just going to pack some on my brush, and I'm using, this is a MAC brush. It's really old. I don't know the name of it, but it's very tapered at the top, and I can really get a lot of product on it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put that in the crease. And then I just make sure that they're even. They look even to me. Now I'm just gonna blend out the harsh edges, and then I use this e.l.f. brush. It is a blending brush. I find that it works really well for when I wanna blend out those harsh edges. So then I just kind of circular motion, back and forth. So I feel like it really does soften it up. So I'm going to go ahead and put eyeliner on. I always wear a wing liner. I rarely go out without a wing liner. It's just something that I prefer. And one of the liquid eyeliners that I'm loving right now is this Sephora. It's a long-lasting eyeliner. I really love the tip. It makes it really easy to kind of get that wing. And then they have a few, cool colors. I have black, obviously, but I'm going to use this color since I have purple on my lids, and this one is Fancy Violet. So this is what it looks like. They have a really cool, like, cobalt blue one, and sometimes I'll do that one if I just want, like, a pop of color. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that. So hopefully you guys can see this. It really is just practice. Been doing wing liner for a while, and sometimes mine still isn't even, and I just kind of work with it. Okay. So one of the things that I do is I do bring it out and I kind of match it to the end of my eyebrow. So I kind of use the end of my eyebrow as a guide. And so you see I have the one line here. And then what I do is I go a little bit further down, and that's when I go over my eyelid. My eyelids are a little bit different, so I think that that's probably another reason why it makes it very difficult to do my wing liner. But I just kind of hope for the best. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to use the end of my eyebrow as a guide, and then that's kind of where I'm going to aim for my line. So if you can see, they're kind of different, so I'm going to go ahead and try to fix this one. So this is what it looks like. So I'll just let that dry for a little bit. so I'm going to go ahead and put on my mascara. I use the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. I always use waterproof mascara because my eyelashes tend to fall. And then I'm using the Shiseido eyelash curler. And so I'm going to do the other side. I always put mascara on my bottom lashes. This mascara for my bottom lash I absolutely love. I don't use anything else. It's specifically made for your bottom lash. It's by Clinique, and it's called Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. It's a really tiny tube. It has a little brush, which makes it very convenient to do the bottom lash. Start at the base and kind of wiggle. Now I'm going to go ahead and set it. I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock-It setting spray. This is the setting spray that I've been loving, so I'm just going to go ahead and spray it. It says don't inhale, so don't inhale. So far, I do like the foundation. It's, you know, just by finishing my eye makeup, I haven't noticed that my skin is getting oily, so that's always a good thing. So I'm going to go ahead and add some lippies. Everyone, so here's the final look. So far, I do like the foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So until next time. This top color right here, it's called Pashmina? Okay. Alright, this Sephora liner. It's the eyeliner long lasting eyeliner. So Sephora all lasting. Let's try this again.